The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Some really good ball movement. And it's Zanetti. Works it forward. Looking to play him in. Robertson. Rijkaard. Well, played right into his path. And he's got all... Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That is a brilliant interception. That's a decent clearance. And he can thump it away. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Schneider. Vermaelen clears. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Now it's Batistuta. Robertson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Zanetti. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Seedorf. Now it's Beckham. That's an imaginative pass. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Rashford. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. Vermaelen is the team's great visionary. Guardiola. And this is Batistuta. He's having a pop! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Ferdinand goes sliding in. Now it's Guardiola. Pepe wins the duel this time. That's where it came from. Pirlo! Perilously close. Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Zanetti. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And they're quick to get it back. That has ended up in no man's land. And shifted it to the flank. Now it's Schneider. That's an excellent interception. Robertson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run. Schneider has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
The Marlin can get it clear. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Robertson. Guardiola. Antonetti. And it's Rijkaard. Robertson. Schneider.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ibrahimovic. And he knocks it clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard gets it away. And this is Ibrahimovic. So a temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Beckham. Robertson. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Maldini cuts it out. Beckham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aims beyond the defence. Goes for goal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Schneider. Messi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zanetti. Guardiola. For Messi. And it's Guardiola. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the cross comes in, and that should get the job done. Referee's given a throw. And this is Schneider. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's the chance to counter.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's definitely not his best. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Beckham. And he's undercooked that. And that has been knocked clear. Tries from distance. And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Substitution.
Pirlo. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Beckham. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's really well cleared. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's intervened well there. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Schneider, and he was alert to it. And he's quick to get rid. Just about up to 75 minutes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Guardiola. Passes short and sharp. And it's Guardiola.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well read, nice interception. He's gone forward, now he's off and running. Now it's Bale. Knocks it into space. Brilliantly cut out. Check gets it clear. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, good spread. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Schneider. Stood up well to him there.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Back to the keeper it goes. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Schneider is in a really good position out wide. Applies the finish! The whistle's gone and the game is over. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. And the shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Guardiola. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he opts to go forward. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Osimhen and Batistuta!
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of him. Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Gerrard gets it away. El Paso Locomotive have the chance to go the other way. And this is Van Basten. And he's managed to get rid. David De Gea. Guardiola did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Paris Saint-Germain have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Pelé.
Pelé really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, they've got it again. Platini. And here's Platini. Platini. Can he finish? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, just one winner. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
After 31 minutes is number 12, Marco van Basten. Marco van Basten. Marco van
El
Basten.
Paso Locomotive have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Gerrard. Zanetti.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that
Played
off.
back in. Tar can get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Beckenbauer. And it's Gerrard. Passes short and sharp. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rijkaard gets it away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's with the keeper. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Zanetti. Zanetti crosses. Tar getting this one clear. They get a throw in. Stam clears without hesitation. Guardiola plays it through. Bale wants to run onto this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Guardiola is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And Batistuta! Batistuta! Glorious! A finish of... And that is indeed the final act. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking
And
points.
a quick
decent
reminder
watch
today
this,
to please take
and it's
all
1-1
the
at half-time.
located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Paris Saint-Germain get the second half started. Now it's Pelé. Lampard in acres of space out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Well, they could break here. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Guardiola gets it clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well timed, excellent interception. The most accurate pass. Bale. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's on it, can he get away? El Paso Locomotive can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And he can clear it away. Belletti. That's really well manoeuvred. Little pass back. Batistuta. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way, and he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Goes for a shot! Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. That is good strength. Gerrard. Gerrard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gerrard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, great chance! And it's been hooked away.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Pele. Number 12, Van Basten.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Number 19, Frank Lampard. Coming on the field, number 21.
And that's played in low.
Number 9,
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 8,
Mbappe.
Baggio. Number
Paris
6,
Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this
Substitution
game.
in progress.
Tries to pass it through. This looks promising. It's a sweeping cross. El Paso Locomotive have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Osimhen, very much a man of this moment. Now, can they get him away? Batistuta picks it up out wide. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's having a pop!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Davids. Cleared away. Rijkaard. Silvestre.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's been great chance! In he goes again! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Zanetti clears it away.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Rijkaard. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes the shot. Goal! And they get themselves in front. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
substitution on the field. Number 16.
So we have movement on
Seven.
both benches.
Coming on to replace him
Paso
is
Locomotive
number
with the
7,
lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all
Substitutions
smiles,
taking place.
but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Shot could be on. Conte. Paris Saint-Germain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, super ball! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Davids. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Missed by a fraction. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Four
Played
added
into
minutes has
space.
been indicated.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Van Basten. The ball has bounced loose now. And he's had it nicked away. So that's it.